Did you know that every single day you might be unknowingly breaking the heart of your most loyal friend without even realizing it? Many think providing food and a bed is enough. But the harsh truth is that dogs possess the emotional intelligence of a 3-year-old child. They feel abandonment, deep sorrow, and an agonizing loneliness that echoes through their silent world, yet they have no voice to cry for help. Imagine living in a world where your only God ignores your presence, leaving you to wonder if you have done something terribly wrong today. If you are still doing number 15 on this list, you are not just making them sad. You are literally shortening their life with stress. We call them pets, but to them, we are their entire universe, their only source of safety, and their only reason to wake up tomorrow. Stop what you are doing and listen carefully, because your dog is trying to tell you something that your heart needs to finally understand. This is the psychology of heartbreak in the canine world. And it is time we pull back the curtain on our most common mistakes. Welcome to the inner world of dogs. Today, we dissect 15 behaviors that look like love to us, but feel like betrayal to them. Most owners fall into these traps unknowingly, thinking they are being kind while actually causing deep psychological distress to their furry companions. To fix a bond, we must first recognize where it is frayed, and some of these truths will be very difficult for you to hear. Watch until the very end, because the final point will change the way you look into your dog's eyes forever, starting from this moment. Are you ready to truly see them? Not just as a pet, but as a soul that mirrors your every move and every mood? Let us begin this journey into the heart of the one who loves you more than they love themselves, no matter what happens. Part 1 explores the digital still face. You are physically there, stroking their fur, but your mind is miles away in a digital void. You think it is harmless to check your mail while sitting together, but to your dog, this is a form of social rejection. In psychology, this is known as the still face effect, where a lack of facial engagement triggers immediate stress and deep-seated anxiety. To a dog, eye contact is the ultimate survival connection. When you look at a screen instead of them, they feel completely unprotected. They begin to believe that the leader of their pack has vanished, leaving them alone in a world full of unseen but terrifying dangers. 5 minutes of scrolling might mean nothing to you, but to them, it is the disappearance of their entire world and safety. This invisible wall you build with your technology is a barrier that your dog cannot jump over, no matter how hard they try. The antidote is simple yet profound. Put the device away. Just 5 minutes of pure, undistracted eye contact can heal the silent rift. In those moments of shared gaze, you are pumping life-saving oxytocin into both of your systems, reinforcing a bond that technology could never mimic. Your attention is the most valuable currency you possess, and to your dog, it is the only wealth that truly matters in life. Choose the heartbeat over the haptic feedback. Choose the soul over the scroll. Your dog is waiting for you to come back. Remember, they only have a decade or two with you. Don't spend half of that time looking at a piece of cold glass. Part 2. The late anger trap. You come home to a mess and immediately start shouting at your confused, cowering companion. You see them looking guilty and assume they know exactly what they did wrong. But science tells a much darker, different story here. A dog's association window lasts only 2 seconds. After that, the action and the punishment are completely disconnected in their primate-like minds. That guilty look isn't remorse. It is an appeasement gesture. They are terrified of the unpredictable monster you have suddenly become in their home. To them, you are attacking them for no reason. The shoe was chewed hours ago, and that moment is gone from their conscious awareness. By yelling now, you are shattering the foundation of trust. You are teaching them that their protector can turn into an aggressor instantly. If you didn't catch them in the act, your words are just noise, violent, scary noise that wounds their spirit more than you realize. The hardest part of being a dog owner is silence. If you are late to the crime, you must be silent in your frustration. Don't become the nightmare they fear. Become the constant safety they need. Cleaning up in silence is the ultimate act of psychological love. They don't have the logic to connect past event to present anger. They only have the emotion of the current, terrifying moment. Your anger is a storm they cannot predict. Be the sun instead, and watch their confidence bloom in the warmth of your patience. Rebuild the bridge every time you feel like burning it, and their memory of the shoe is gone, but their memory of your fear remains. Part 3. The suffocating hug. We think we are showing love, but to many dogs this feels like a desperate, inescapable trap. Dogs are cursorial animals, meaning their primary survival instinct is to run. When you pin their limbs, you trigger a primal alarm. You call it a hug. They call it imprisonment. Their brain screams that they cannot escape if a predator were to attack right now. Even the most tolerant dogs are often just enduring our affection rather than enjoying it. They tolerate it because they love us deeply. Respecting their personal space is the highest form of communication. Forcing a hug is ignoring their clear, unspoken body language of distress. Notice that shake? And that is their way of resetting their nervous system after the stress of being held against their natural will. Instead of hugging, try a chest scratch or a side rub. This is the true love language of the canine world, allowing freedom. When they can move away but choose to stay, that is when you know they are truly feeling the love you are giving. Sometimes, just being near is more intimate than being on. Let them choose the distance, and they will choose you every time. True intimacy isn't about control. It is about the freedom to be close without the fear of being held down or trapped. Listen to their body, not your own human impulses. A happy dog is one that feels both loved and completely free at once. Part 4. Stealing their nose vision. When you pull the leash while they are sniffing, you are literally blindfolding them to their world. 1/3 of a dog's brain is dedicated to analyzing smells. For them, sniffing is like you reading a book or scrolling through news. When you drag them along, you are cutting them off from the conversation of the world, leaving them mentally isolated and profoundly bored. You think a walk is just for physical exercise, but for a dog, it is a vital mental workout and a social update. Imagine someone pulling you away every time you tried to read a message from a friend. That is the frustration they feel daily. Let them lead. 15 minutes of intense sniffing is more exhausting and rewarding for a dog than an hour of mindless, fast-paced running. By allowing them to sniff, you are acknowledging their unique way of experiencing the universe, showing them that their interests truly matter, that a dog that isn't allowed to smell is a dog that becomes cognitively depressed, losing their natural curiosity and zest for the outdoors. This is their time, not yours. Be the anchor that lets them explore the sea of scents without fear of being suddenly yanked away. The walk becomes a shared adventure rather than a chore. Your patience is a gift that feeds their hungry, intelligent, and curious mind. Respect the nose, and you respect the dog. Let them read the P-mail of the world. It is their birthright and their greatest joy. Part 5. The ghosting ritual. You sneak out while they are sleeping to avoid the sadness of saying goodbye, thinking it helps. In reality, this is the fastest way to create severe separation anxiety. Your sudden disappearance feels like a glitch in their safe reality. They wake up to find their entire world gone without a trace. They don't know if you left forever or if you still exist. This lack of closure causes their cortisol levels to spike, leading to destructive behaviors as they try to process the trauma of loss. Stability is built on predictability. When you vanish like a ghost, you destroy the sense of order that a dog's heart relies on. Create a goodbye ceremony. A simple phrase and a small treat can signal that your departure is planned and your return is certain. Knowing you are leaving is better than fearing you are lost. The ritual provides an anchor of calm in the ocean of their day. They might still be sad, but they are no longer in a state of panic. You have given them the gift of emotional preparedness. Don't hide your exit, and to be brave enough to face their sad eyes so that they can be brave enough to wait for your return. A calm departure leads to a calm return. This is the rhythm of a healthy relationship, where trust is stronger than the fear of distance. Always say goodbye. It is the shortest, most important conversation you will have with them every single day of your lives together. Part 6. The betrayal of laughter. You find their fear funny and record it for social media, thinking it is just a harmless joke. To the dog, this is the ultimate cognitive dissonance. The person they trust most is laughing at the very moment they feel most vulnerable. You are supposed to be their anchor, their safe harbor in a scary world. When you mock their fear, that harbor suddenly becomes dangerous. What they don't understand comedy. They only understand that their protector has turned into a bully who finds their suffering entertaining and worth sharing. Don't trade your dog's trust for a few likes on the internet. Their soul is worth more than any viral video could ever be. When they are afraid, be their shield. Protect them from the noise, the thunder, and the unknown, and your bond will become unbreakable. The world is a terrifying place for a creature that doesn't understand technology. You are the only thing that makes it all make sense. Your empathy is their survival. When they see that you take their fears seriously, they feel truly seen and truly loved by their human. Be the person your dog thinks you are. Be the hero who saves them, not the spectator who films their most difficult and scary moments. A dog's trust is a fragile thing, built over years and broken in seconds. Guard it with your life, for it is a rare treasure. Remember, they are not your toy. They are your partner. Treat their fear with the same respect you would show a frightened, small child. And now, we reach the most painful truth of all. Number 15. You are ignoring their silent screams of physical pain and suffering. Dogs are masters at hiding pain. In the wild, showing weakness meant being targeted by predators, so they have evolved to suffer in silence. When they stop running to the door, when they eat less, or when they seem grumpy, it isn't just because they are getting older. They are screaming for help with every slow movement, every labored breath, and every distant look in their tired, aging, and aching eyes. By dismissing these signs as just old age, you are committing the ultimate act of neglect. You are leaving them alone in their agony. Imagine being in constant pain and having your best friend look right through you, never noticing that you are slowly breaking into small pieces. Their love for you is so great that they will still try to wag their tail, even when it feels like fire is burning their spine. Don't wait until it is too late to notice. Be their advocate. Be the one who listens when they have no words to speak to you. That whimper is a play. It is a request for the one person they trust to finally take the weight off their tired and broken shoulders. Taking care of their health is the ultimate expression of love. It is the promise that you will be there through the dark as well. When you ease their pain, you are restoring their soul. You are giving them back the quality of life they have earned through years of loyalty. Don't let them die a little bit every day while you look the other way. Look at them. Really look at them and see the truth. The miracle of recovery is the most beautiful thing you will ever witness. It is the reward for your attention and your deep, devoted care. They gave you their youth, their energy, and their heart. Now give them your vigilance and your protection in their most vulnerable, final hours. Your dog is a hero who never asks for a medal. The only reward they want is for you to notice when they are finally tired. A dog is the only creature on this earth that will love you more than they love themselves, every second of every single day. They forgive our mistakes in an instant. A single look from us can wash away hours of their loneliness and make them whole again. But we must not take that forgiveness for granted. We must strive to be the kind of person our dogs believe we already are. To you, they are a part of your life. To them, you are their entire life, their God, their son, and their only reason for being. Every tail wag is a thank you. Every glance is an I love you. Make sure your responses are worthy of such a pure, devoted heart. Today, you have the power to change their world. You have the power to turn their confusion into clarity and their fear into absolute safety. Look into their eyes tonight and see the miracle that is sitting right there beside you, waiting for nothing more than your simple, kind presence. They are the silent witnesses to our lives, the ones who never judge and always hope for the best version of us to finally appear. Love them better, understand them deeper, and never forget that you are the greatest thing that has ever happened to them in their entire life. Go to them now. Give them that ear scratch they love. Let them know that today you finally truly understand what they have been saying. I want to hear about your soulmate on 4 legs. What is your dog's name? Tell me their story in the comments below right now. Share one thing you will change today to love them better. Let's build a community of owners who are truly worthy of a dog's love. If you believe every dog deserves to be understood, please hit the like button and subscribe for more deep dives into their beautiful, complex minds. Every subscribe helps us reach more owners and save more dog hearts from the silent pain of being misunderstood by the ones they love. Now, go and spend some real time with your best friend. They have been waiting for you, and they always will, with open hearts. Thank you for watching, and thank you for being the person your dog knows you can be. See you in the next emotional journey together.